Look over here.
Ooh, we remembered to do it this time.
Word.
It's because you all saw me backstage, wasn't it?
100% without a shadow of a doubt.
100% why I did.
100%. I was like, oh yeah, no, that is technically what this is. Yes. Well, hello, hi, and hello, divas. And welcome to The Cup, the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the real and the tea in reality. And you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. And welcome to...
Look over here.
Our exclusive companion series, where today we are diving into the Instagrams of the queens of Drag Race UK Series 6. I still can't believe we are saying Drag Race UK Series 6. Wild. Anyway, I'm Logan Murphy. Say something gay. Gay. I am just drinking some water because it is late. We're doing a late recording today because that's what the schedule called for. And by schedule, I mean I made the schedule.
And by schedule, you mean whenever time we decide to do it.
Correct.
And hey, y'all, since I decided to butt in, I am Lana, your resident evil diva, and I'm here to give the tea, spill the tea, and drink the tea because you know I love me some tea. And I am just drinking the last remnants of my water. I feel like David. We're twinning the last remnants of my water because I don't feel like going to get nothing else. I'm tired. But always nearby, always by my side is my handy dandy cup mug. Ooh, panel full of cup mugs. We can see it real good. It's the UK version party. It's the UK version party for the cup mugs.
Where's LaPhil?
LaPhil is on there.
LaPhil. Hold on.
LaPhil. Tickety boo party.
It's a tickety boo party.
I swear to God, if he goes on with that tickety boo bullshit this season, no, Rue. I hope you left your tickety boo in season 5.
But you can get your cup mug. That's not in season 5. You can get it at lanagcreations.etsy.com, and the link will be in the description below. And we do ship internationally and domestically here in the United States, Canada, Mexico. So there are no excuses. Get your cup mug or all of our cup merch. Period.
Unless your country is under siege or on fire.
Then it's an excuse. But once the fire's gone, get your cup merch.
Well, I'm David Healy, and I don't have a cute intro, but I do have a cute shirt. And this time I wanted to go with since we're doing looks, I wanted to go with a look queen, a fashion queen, you could say. Maybe not the favorite of everybody on this podcast, but I definitely like her. It's Zahirah, the fashion queen.
I don't know her, but I love her.
We have now 3 very different opinions.
Next.
What does it say back here?
The fashion queen.
The fashion queen. Yep.
I'm just going to go with what you said. Sure.
And I'm into the conversation.
I'm drinking some water, as you saw earlier. Remnants.
Love it. Same brand.
Anyway. David is correct. Anyway, we are here. We are doing our Instagram review for Drag Race UK Series 6. Very excited. Judged today by the lovely, wonderful, and fantastic Lana.
So excited.
We've got a couple of entries. David and I are doing our best. Brandon is currently at TwitchCon, therefore he could not be here for this. But he has also submitted for today. So we are going to see who has curated the best collection of looks from these queens. And I have to say, overall, I was pretty impressed. I don't know about you, David, but overall, I was pretty impressed with what these girls brought on their Instagrams.
Yeah, I was. There was especially one queen that really won me over after seeing her looks. So
yeah, I'm very, very excited. But before we dive in, make sure to subscribe if you've not already, because we're here almost all the time giving you almost all things drag. There's going to be a lot of drag coming up here. We got 4 new franchises coming in the next month. So that's, you could call it fun.
It's fun for the viewers.
Yes, we've got we've got 2 more lovely Instagram reviews coming out very, very soon. We've got Dragula for Dragula season. What season is this?
6?
5?
Is it?
6?
5,
It's
6.
6.
6 for UK and Dragula.
6. Yep.
But we got the Dragula Season 6 Instagram video coming out, judged by Brooke. And we will have the Drag Race Thailand Instagram video, probably double judged because I fucked up.
We're going to be double fisting it.
I mean, that's something.
That is one way that you could say that.
Yep.
I'm surprised it didn't come out of my mouth. But yes. And we're covering all the current seasons as well, which is literally just Philippines and global.
Yep.
Until Sunday, and then España starts. So, and make sure to check out the description where you can find all of our audio podcast links, our other channels, and our Patreon for exclusive content and early access, including early access to Look Over Here episodes for all the franchises we are covering, and early access to this here video.
If you've seen it early, you're welcome.
Thank you. Thank you. But let's dive in. Let's look at Mama Ru again, because that's what I had on the slideshow. But who cares? And we're going first to Actavia. Now, Lana, how are you judging this? Are you giving all of us points today? Are you giving some of us points today? How are you doing it? 2-1-0 or 3-2-1? Or 1-0-0. That is an option.
That is an option. I think I will do 3-2-1. So everybody gets points.
Yay, we won't go home with no points.
Nobody leaves with no points under my watch.
Lovely, lovely, lovely. Well, we're going to start with Actavia. Lana, are you ready?
I am ready.
Perfect. We've got look number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Look number 2.
Seems familiar. Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And look number 3.
Mm-hmm.
Actavia.
I like Actavia. She was one of the people I was highest on after the Meet the Queens. Going through her Instagram, you do not see like the most extravagant looks, but she still has like a very specific vibe to her, and it's pretty consistent. There's like this edgy punk kind of quality to a lot of her looks. So I really like her, and I think we have a pretty good range here because we got a gown, we got that punk look on the pink carpet at DragCon in 2023, and then we have this cool look at the bottom as well. So I think that I think she has very, very solid looks. I'm excited to see the elevation on the show because I know it's going to happen. But I'm really into her. She's cool.
Yeah, I really enjoyed going through her Instagram. Like you said, David, there's not a lot of photos. You can tell that she hasn't been doing drag nearly as long as some of these other girls have. But what I like is, I agree with you. I love her perspective. I think she's going to provide something very fresh for Drag Race UK. Something we haven't seen a whole lot of on the UK Drag Race stage, and I'm really excited for her. So, and Lana, if you need me to go back to any of the other photos, let me know.
Number 2.
Yes.
Okay. 3. Okay.
Cool.
I am ready.
All right.
Okay. I think she looks very cool. Very cool. And I love the way she does her eye makeup. Like, that's very, very cool to me. But third place, I'm going to give to picture number 3. Second place, picture number 1. And first place, picture number 2.
And we are starting strong. Thank you, Lana.
Are we? Look,
Yes, we are.
Can I call shenanigans? You gave everything an extra look except for photo
because
number 1.
I knew exactly where I wanted one. I saw that one well enough that I didn't need to look. Like, I see the makeup very clearly in this picture. I like it. It's soft, but I needed to see up close the bigger picture so I could see that eye makeup to see what that looked like. If it was the same in both Brandon and Logan's picture.
Yep, that makes sense.
I
Good choice, Logan. I actually
Thank
just went back and
you.
scrolled through, and that one
Yep.
stood out to me. That's how I knew it was from 2023 because I had just clicked it.
It's
Yeah,
the pose for me. I think
the pose for me
is
too.
giving.
Yeah.
I think the pose for me gave it, and I like the wig with this look. Is very rock
Album
punk.
cover.
It's
but
very Vivian Westwood
Yes.
inspired.
that I was just about to say Vivian Westwood inspired.
Shout
but
out to Melinda Verga.
period.
And
Let's
Mix
talk about
Chanel.
you and children.
And
right,
Mix
and Mix
Chanel,
Chanel.
For keeping it alive.
We're keeping it very much so. It's
And we're
very
about to see
much-
Melinda back on TV. Period.
Yes, traders
Can't wait.
coming. We coming.
Yes.
But I love the boots in this, and I like how it's the pose for me. And
Yeah.
I knew where it was from. I was like, this is for JarraCon. I get it.
Obviously.
I know it. But she is eating this up in the midst of all these people walking behind her on the scale. I loved it. And the
Yeah.
gown, I was like, I liked the gown. I just didn't feel like it was her.
Mm.
And I was like, but I do like that she's showing range.
Mhm.
And that's why she got second, because I was like, she's showing that
Yeah.
I can also be glamorous and
Mhm.
still a little edgy. I love that.
Right.
I love that we all picked red looks too. There was a lot of red. I will say red is, I think, a color
her
that she
color?
likes and a color that looks
Mhm.
good on her. There was a lot of red to pick from. So I'm not surprised that all three of us went for red looks.
Right.
Or
So. Next up, Chanel O'Connor. And I have to say, her Instagram didn't have a whole lot, but I was impressed with her selection of photos. So with that being said, we are going to go to look number 1.
Mhm.
Look number 2.
Mhm.
And look number 3.
Mhm.
It's a lot of pretty dresses.
It
She
is.
wears a lot of pretty dresses.
Mhm. Also worth mentioning, I did reach out to the cast to see if they would participate in this
Mhm.
Instagram video. She was the only one who responded. So one
Yeah.
of these pictures is represented by her and the person
One of
who
us
chose it
picked
as
it.
well. Yes.
Yeah, one of us picked it also.
Yes.
Oh wow.
But yeah, I actually really like how she looks in her Instagram photos. I think she has a very polished face. I think she's one of the most polished when it comes to makeup.
I would agree.
And her looks are very solid. Like I think all of these are very cute. The first one is giving me all the bridesmaids fantasy I
Mhm.
need. What are you doing in the street there? What? But
Right.
no, it's still
Wouldn't you like to know?
yes. Yes, I would. It's still a gorgeous dress, and I really like this material. And the second photo, I think that's such a pretty fabric. And then this third photo, like I feel like we're getting another Vivian Westwood inspired.
Mhm.
Inspired.
Mhm.
But
Mhm.
it's a nice, like cute deviation from a lot of the more like gowns that we get on her Instagram. So I think all three are very strong. You can't go wrong here.
When she said she basically cosplayed as a rich woman, like that is what she gives in drag. Like it was what we saw on her social media was very true to exactly what she said and exactly who she said she was in her Meet the Queens. And I'm really excited to see how she's going to approach Drag Race. She is someone that I'm really starting to like a lot more than I already did from this Instagram review. So
Yeah. Also, it's funny you mentioned like cosplay as a rich woman, because one of my favorite things going through her Instagram, it was my second choice, was a photo. It was this photo. But the comment, the very first thing it says is trigger warning, wealth.
I love
like
it.
you were so dumb.
So funny.
There's a level
love
of
that.
self-awareness that not a lot of queens her age have that I really, really like. Her self-awareness and like her presence honestly kind of reminds me a little bit of Lux Noir London.
Mhm.
Just
I
in the
love
way
that.
that she carries herself and the way that she's confident in exactly who she is. I really like it.
If she's anything like Lux, she's going to be a favorite of mine. 'Cause Lux
Right.
was one of my favorites.
Right.
So it's me.
Yes.
I like all these pictures, to be honest. I think she's very pretty. And if her cosplay is a rich woman, she's succeeding because that's what it gives. It gives rich. I'm I'm very rich peasant. Just know that. Just know I'm very rich,
Mhm.
and I like that. But I did come to a decision, and for third place is going to. It's so funny. Oh man, I just know this. It's in order. In third place is 3. In second place is 2, and in first place is 1. 3 only because the glare takes away from what I want to see, and it takes away from the picture. 2 pretty dress, but 1 is just outshining. It's stunning to me. I love, like you say, I love the bridesmaid in the street. Why is she on the ground? Why is she poofing up the dress? Well, I mean, I love it. I love it.
Literally exact opposite from last round.
Yep.
So we're at a 3-way tie.
So, point update, 2 rounds in, we all have 4 points. Yay!
I love that for you.
I
all.
loved the reason I picked that one is the dress is gorge. I love I wanted something that was I was really looking for tartan because she's Scottish, and so I really wanted something tartan, and I love the composition of this because you get the reflection. I get the glare. I know why you put it where you did, but I really loved the elevator shot, and this was the best of the carousel that she had. So I just like the reflection and like the whole composition of it.
Oh, I like the composition of it. It's just the glare takes away from it. It's like, oh, what's that light for? It doesn't need to be there. But she has those very pretty. Very pretty. She makes me laugh already just by what you all are saying. So I'm very interested in seeing what she does.
I'm really excited for Chanel.
Me too.
I'm really, really excited for Chanel.
The photo I picked was the one she submitted. I wanted to make sure it got in there. That's why I picked it. I probably would have gone with this one just because I think she looks so elegant. I like
almost
that
picked
fabric.
Yeah.
But
Probably still would have got second.
That's fair. I'm glad that her photo was represented.
Yes. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chanel.
Thanks, Chanel.
Next up, we are 1 degree of separation away from this girl. It's Charra Tea.
Charra Tea.
Go check out our cast assessment if you are confused as to why that is the case.
Oh, Charra Tea.
Yeah,
Have you seen her compilation of RuPaul saying that?
Yeah.
Charra Tea. Charra Tea.
Charra Tea. I need a couple of fancy saying it too. For charity, bitch. For Charra Tea, bitch.
Charra Tea.
Period. All right, Charra. Look number 1.
Okay.
Look number 2.
Always time for tea. See that.
And look number 3.
Okay.
Her Instagram was one of the more fun ones to go through because it's all very curated, and a lot of her posts, and I'm really happy that all 3 of our posts have this kind of rainbow effect that's going on. It's very, very common on her Instagram. I love that she has that kind of branding on social media. I think that really added to my enjoyment of going through her Instagram. And I think all of these looks are very indicative of what we see on there. Like we talked about in the promo, she does a lot of primary colors, and she does a lot of there's a very strong 70s and 60s inspiration in a lot of what she does, and I really like that. So I think I'm really excited for Charra.
Yeah, I thought her Instagram was fun to go through because it was so colorful. I'm so used to certain queens having this is my color scheme I'd like to stick to, and I deviate out of it a little bit, but not often. But for her, there is no one staple. It's everything. Even if I just pull up, you just see so many different colors.
It's just color
all at once. And she definitely knows her brand, and I really like how adventurous she gets with her makeup in a lot of the pictures as well. I think she could be fun. I think she's another one I might have underestimated based on the Meet the Queen. So this is why I like doing these Instagram videos.
Based on her prolapse dress.
Which I did not think was as bad as Trinity the Tuck and whoever she was podcasting with.
Who?
But Yeah, I am excited for her.
There's also a youthful, childlike feeling with her drag. Like it feels so like youthful and fun, and she gives off that energy when I watch a couple of her performance videos too. It's very excitable and fun, and there's this like little kid in an adult's body kind of way, in the best way, and I think that's really, really fun. So I'm excited for Charra.
She is fun for sure. I think when we were doing the cast assess, what is happening?
I don't know, but I'm on the top now.
What just happened?
It's okay.
Wow.
That was very weird.
I thought that was just me, so I'm glad that was all of us.
No, because I'm like, my hands are literally right here. So I'm like, how did that happen?
We love technical difficulties.
Technical
difficulties.
Love it.
Audio listeners are so confused. You're only
right. Audio listeners. Like,
there is no audio for this one because I stopped doing it for Instagram because there's legitimately no reason because it's all look based.
That is true.
So
well, good. Yeah, I like when we were doing the cast assessment. I think we got like 2 or 3, and she was one of the first people we talked about before I realized that I was host judging this. So I stopped looking at people's Instagram because I was looking at people's Instagram trying to do the Instagram, and I was like, oh wait, no, I shouldn't be doing this because I have to judge the Instagram thing. But I did see a lot of her colorful, like that was the one thing you walk away from seeing her. It's like she's very colorful, she's very adventurous in all the colors. She will wear all the colors, sometimes all at once, but it's still good. And I like that about her. You hit the nail on the head, Logan. Childlike, whimsical, fun, and I kind of like that. So I can't wait to see what she brings. But this one is very interesting. I really do like all 3 looks, and I do enjoy the rainbow effect that she puts on all of her pictures. That's very cute. But do have clear winners here. So in 3rd place is picture number 2. In 2nd place is picture number 1. And in 1st place is picture number 3.
Well, all right then.
What's funny is when I first saw these pictures, I was like, oh yeah, I won. I have the best one. But then I remembered Lana and I podcasted yesterday, and we were just talking about how she has PTSD from having to wear bows during her Easter speeches. So I was like, oh no. Oh no.
I don't like bows, like especially when it's tied around the neck, and that bothers me.
This bow's low, so.
But this bow is a part of the dress.
So bows on the boobs are fine. Bows
right,
on the neck,
bows on the boobs. I take bows around.
Come
the
on,
neck,
boob bow.
Yeah. But I was going back and forth between your look, David, and Logan's picture because I was like, those colors that she had, that orange with all of that psychedelic color, and then the yellow hair.
Yeah,
loved it.
Yeah,
loved it. I will wear that bodysuit. Give me that jumpsuit right now. Give it to me. I will wear it, even though I will look not as half as good as she does, but I will wear it anyway. And I love the orange gold. But what sold it for me in that picture, David, is the makeup. I think she looks sensational in this makeup. And that red wig, clearly she does good with wigs. I don't know what was going on in this 3rd picture with Braden in the wig. I don't like that one at all. But I think she looks sensational in these other 2 pictures with this wig. And she made me excited because I was in the cast assessment kind of like, I don't know. I'm feeling her a little bit because we had somebody who knew her, and I'm like, okay, maybe that might be bias because somebody knows her from the pod. But I was like, but I don't know. I'm excited for her now. I want to see what colors and how she makes it work on the runway. So I'm excited for her.
Period. Next up, Dita Garbo.
My girl, hey. I liked her a lot in the cast assessment. So
yes, let's see if you like her Instagram, Lana. So, look number 1. Look number 2. And look number 3.
Okay.
David, why don't you start with Miss Dita Garbo's Instagram?
Okay. If there is a queen in this cast that knows their brand, it is Dita Garbo.
100%.
Yeah, it is so much lingerie, so much showgirl. It's a lot of black, whites, and reds. And you know what? I'm here for it personally. Especially like knowing that she's one of the older people in the cast.
I think she's the oldest queen ever on Drag Race UK.
Oh, really?
Actually,
Okay.
I think so.
And just seeing that she still is not afraid to show skin, she's not afraid to show body. It is so empowering. And I really like her, and I really hope she does well. It's funny because I I was doing a draft with my roommates for España, and I accidentally drafted somebody else with the name Dita because I was picturing her. Not that I wouldn't. I'm happy that I have the other Dita as well.
Dita Dubois? How dare you do that to Dita Dubois?
But
Dita Dubois.
I love me some Dita Garbo, and I think these are 3 really good looks. 3 really, I want to say specifically, they're 3 really good photos. She knows how to photograph a look.
Yes.
She can take something that has simplicity
Absolutely.
and absolutely sell it. I really like. I'm living for what I'm looking at right now, personally.
I think she's also going to provide a really interesting perspective that I don't think we've gotten a whole lot of. I don't think we've gotten a whole lot of pure burlesque queens on Drag Race UK, and I'm really excited that we are going to get her on this season. I think she's going to add, like, this cast is overall a lot older than I think we've gotten in a lot of Drag Race UK casts, and I think she's going to add to the wisdom and maturity of this season. So I'm excited. I'm excited for her.
Somebody is trying to test my gangster right now. I don't know which one of y'all doing it, but one of y'all is trying to test my gangster right now. I'm just gonna say.
Okay.
But it's okay. It's all right. This isn't as clear as I thought it was. Well, yeah, I didn't think it was gonna be clear. I love and adored Dita from the promos and what we saw in the Meet the Queen. So I'm like, I didn't think this was gonna be easy, but I didn't think it was gonna be this difficult. But it is. Whew. And I'm not gonna use my tie.
I was about to say, you have it.
I have it. I'm not gonna use it though.
All right.
I'm going to give. Oof, this might shock some people. I'm going to give my 3rd place to look number 3. I'm going to give my 2nd place to look number 2 because I can't stop looking at look number 1. I just can't take my eyes off of it. I don't know what it is, but it's captivating me. So look number 1 gets it.
She looks like the 3rd Boulay brother.
Don't know what.
Hello, uglies.
This Paul Boulay?
It's Paul Boulay.
Finally found her.
I don't know what it is. It's just captivating me. That's hauntingly gorgeous to me. I don't know why. And it was you, David, trying to test my gangster with that another bow.
So
another
good.
bow.
No, but that is such a.
It's such a sick bow, though. It's a sick wig. Oof. Yeah, it was close. It was so close between that one and that one. Ugh.
My drag choice, right?
I love your drag choice. The composition of it
too.
And the red is sickening.
I picked
She
it for
knows
the
how to take
composition 'cause
pictures.
it's so good. Yeah.
She knows how to take pictures. I'm excited for Miss Dita Garbo. I was already excited for her before, but
Logan's pick was actually my 2nd pick, but I just I could not get over the photograph from mine that I picked. I just love the bow. I love the movement with
of the dress.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
you couldn't go wrong. They were all really
Nope.
They
good.
were so good. They were so good.
Next up, Kiki Snatch. Will she snatch the competition?
Will she?
Who will snatch the win for Miss Kiki Snatch?
Mm.
Will she win Snatch Game?
Ooh.
Maybe.
Mm.
We'll see. But here's look number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Look number 2.
Mm-hmm.
And look number 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is a pretty girl. She is she's stunning. And that's just what I got from her Instagram. It's just stunning. Stunning. It's a lot of, we are showing a whole lot of body. We are showing maybe every part of the body all at once. I'm hoping that we'll get to see some different silhouettes from Kiki on Drag Race. Because that is the one thing I would say coming out of her Instagram. The looks are very good, but it's a lot of this same straps over the boob, bodysuit, or with like a jean, with like some accessories, a good wig. All of her wigs look good. So I'm intrigued by Miss Kiki Snatch. I really do like her still.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if I was not in this like podcasting world of Drag Race, and somebody sent me her Instagram, and she had a different name than Kiki Snatch, I would be like, "Oh, who's this gorgeous woman that you just sent me?" Yeah, because that's how she comes across. Her face in all of her pictures are stunning. I'm actually kind of surprised by one of these pictures because I just do not feel like it is nearly at the level of all of her other pictures. But she is just gorgeous, and she looks like a hot girl who knows she's hot and wears hot dresses, but it doesn't give me like drag looks. And I love drag looks. So I'm going to be very interested to see what she does with themes. When she has a runway look, she has to fit it into a specific theme. She can't do really gorgeous girl at the club every time. So I think the combination of what she naturally has with like perfect facial structure, plus having to challenge herself and get really good looks, I think she could be a strong force. So I'm here for her. Absolutely.
She is very much giving me like around the way girl, somebody in my neighborhood who I just, pretty girl, takes pretty pictures. Oh, yes. I know you hear it. You sing it in your head.
Yes.
You sing it in your head right now.
Yep.
I see you. Yeah. She's very much like, oh, that's the pretty girl who lived up the block from me. Like, she always pretty. Her hair is always together. Makeup is always on point. All the boys want her, or all the girls want to be her, but she's not doing that. Like, we wouldn't think she was a drag queen.
Mm-hmm.
You just think she's just a regular girl from. And sometimes you want, when I'm looking at a drag competition, I want to see drag queen. I want to see more. So hopefully, in this competition, she gives us the more, and not just I'm the pretty girl who's here. And if I was going to compare, well, no, not really, because she didn't do that. Never mind. I'll take that away. Excuse me. I think she is. I don't know. I'm intrigued. I'll say, because I don't know what else she's going to give us in the competition, but I feel like there's more for her to give, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But as far as my faves, I'm going to go. Third place is look number 3. No, number 2.
Right.
Third place is look number 2.
Not right, David.
I would have been shocked if she said anything else.
Second place for me is look number 3, and first place is look number 1.
I thought for sure that was Brandon's photo. I'm sorry.
Do not shade Brandon like that.
No, I just
Brandon sometimes
Okay,
gives some funny
here's
pictures.
the thing. The reason why I picked this photo is because it was the most different of
Mm,
anything on her Instagram.
her
I guess
head
that's
looks bigger
true.
in this picture. Her head looks like it don't fit her body in this picture. That's the only thing that's throwing it off. It looks like the angle wasn't a good angle in the picture.
We're gonna move on because David's still going to be rude up in here.
Oh,
We're gonna
no,
go.
I'm sorry.
We're gonna go to Kyran.
But I love her though. Miss Snatch was everything.
Mhm.
Well, now we're on Kyran. We're not thinking about Miss Snatch anymore. We're thinking
Well, I
about
had to go
Kyran.
back to Miss Snatch. I had to end
Yes.
off on a better note than you being pissed off at David.
Thank
Miss
you,
Snatch is everything. But okay.
Kyran
Kyran.
Thrax.
Word. One of my favorite promo looks, by the way.
Look number 1.
Mm-hmm.
Look number 2.
Mm-hmm.
Look number 3.
Mm-hmm.
This is no shade to any of the other queens on this cast. This was my favorite Instagram to go through by far. There were plenty of other photos that could have been chosen. I'm excited for this one. I'm mad I didn't draft her, and I am excited for her. I still stand behind my draft team. I'm kind of mad at David.
Oh, yeah, you stole her from me. I was mad at you for that one.
Oh, I knew I needed her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And these are why. These pictures are why you needed her.
Yeah, I immediately got winner energy from her, and I'm kind of sticking with it. If I had to place a bet right now, this is the queen that I see winning the whole thing. And yes, going through her Instagram, so many polished, strong looks. Like, she is a look queen. There were plenty to choose from. Actually, a couple of these were in my top 3 that I had. And I just like all of these for very different reasons. Like that first photo, I am a horror fan, and Midsommar is one of my recent favorites. So I love the homage to the Midsommar dress in that. And then the second photo, I just love the structure of this gown and her just holding it up like that. I think that just creates this really cool, like, stiff effect. And I love the severe makeup in that. And then this bottom look, it's so cool. She has a really fun photo shoot with this. There's so many different angles that could have been selected with this specific dress, but really, like, all 3 of them are winners for me. Like, this could be a good time to use a tie, but there's probably other good queens for ties too.
Don't tell me what to do, David.
I didn't.
Don't tell me what to do, but I've already had decided that I was going to use my tie in this one anyway.
I don't blame you the slightest.
I decided the second these 3 pictures popped on the screen, I was like, yeah, this is going to be the one, because there's no way I can decide between 2 of them. One of them, I like it. It's still good. And it's going to get the second place split for me for that one. And that will be look number 2. But my tie is between look number 1 and look number 3 for first place, for sure. The second they popped on the screen, I was...
Fuck you, David.
Not that.
I love you, David.
Not that. But no, those 2, like, I knew the second they popped on the screen, I was like, that flower one, I was like, stop it.
I know.
Stop it.
I
David, what are you and Bose? What is with you and Bose today?
I don't know. It's
You
a
went through
weird
bold
thing.
phase.
But look at this photo of Brandon's, like, from a different angle.
I can't. Come on. from the top angle.
From top
Isn't
down,
that
yeah.
cool?
That is so
Like, it wouldn't have been
stinking
good
cool.
for this application, but it's
Right.
such a cool photo.
Mhm.
But this is so good. And Brandon's picture was when I was like,
So good.
so dang
when
good.
he sent that to me, I was so pissed off. I'm like, fuck. But I'm so happy with my pick. This is my favorite photo I pulled for today.
Mhm. And I was so back and forth between mine and Logan's. Like, those were my top two I submitted, and I kept going back and forth. I'm like, which one do I like better? And I honestly, like, I was like, I don't think Lana's going to get the Midsummer reference, but I don't think you need to with that.
don't you
photo,
don't care
'cause
nothing about
it's just so
Midsummer.
good.
It's just
Yeah.
so good.
I care
It-
about Midsummer.
I mean, if you care about it, you care about it. If you don't know it, it's still good.
Right.
That look is still good. I could not. Once it popped up, I was like, that's gonna be number one. Then the second one popped up, I was like, ooh, but another bow, but I like it. And then that third one, I was like, oh my god, no,
Right.
no. In my head, I was freaking out. But yeah, those are
Yeah.
good. You and Brandon did good.
Thank you. So, halfway through, our scores are currently sitting at Brandon with 13 points. I have 11, and David has 14.
Okay, it's
Ooh,
close. Very close.
Very close.
Anybody can win it.
Moving into La Voix.
La Voix.
La
This
Voix.
red hair, this wig. Ugh.
And I don't think every wig that I'm about to show you is red, actually.
I just love this one.
I don't
but
remember. But let's find out. Hey, guess what? A red wig.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh. Hey, guess what? A red wig.
Mm-hmm.
Oops, just kidding. A red wig. So, red wig.
Well, okay.
A red wig and without a silver dress, I do think.
Mm-hmm.
These were all in my top 4 I had. Yeah, so that's kind of funny that worked out. There was one look that it is her signature look. She's worn it more than anything else on her Instagram, and I'm a little surprised nobody picked it, but it is this. I think this is really cute.
She wore that on Queen of the Universe. I do remember that look.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is, like, I was like, I don't want to get something from Queen of the Universe, but I think a lot of her best looks were from Queen of the Universe, but she still has really solid looks outside of that. And you can tell that, like, she, first and foremost, she is a performer, she is a singer, so looks are not her main focus, but she still is very solid with what she's presenting. And I think with the standard of Drag Race, she's even going to go harder. So I'm excited for her. I actually could see La Voix doing very well. And also shout out to La Voix, because she did respond to me and she did say, I'll get you a look. And she did not get me a look, but that is okay, because 2 looks still wouldn't have been enough.
We will take the reply nonetheless.
Exactly. So I like her. I think she's going to be a lot of fun this season.
Yeah. I was actually pleasantly surprised with what La Voix had on her social media, because I do remember her looks from Queen of the Universe being very good, but there was a little bit that I wished, a little left to be desired, and I'm really, really happy with what she's presented here. We've got big looks, we've got panto looks, we've got classic showgirl looks, and I think that really encompasses exactly what she does and her point of view, and I think it's really, really cool.
No bows.
No bows.
No bows. So we don't know which one is David's now. I think I really like a lot of elements in all of the looks. It's something that I'm just like, oh, love that. Really like that. But I don't know. I still love her. I think she's gonna be so fun to watch this season. I can't wait to see it. But my scores are as follows. In third place, I would give it to look number 3. In second place, I would give it to look number 1. And in first place, I would give it to look number 2.
Thank you very much.
It's the movements for me.
It's the movement for me. It's the composition of the photo. All of it.
Mhm.
I had to pick it. The funny thing too is there's a lot of overlap on all of three of our lists because I'm pretty sure one of the two between David and Brandon had my look on their list.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah. I was gonna say David had it. I had David's as my second pick.
It's the purple plumes that I was like, yes. And then that purple background with the purple plumes and that blue dress, it just, that was everything for me too. I loved it. But her body looks sensational in Logan's picture. That's why I was like, yes, mama.
So good.
Yes, mama.
Her body is so good. Like that is one thing I've noticed too, is like she has her proportions down. She knows what looks good on her. And she's not going to wear something that doesn't look good on her. So she is also shorter. So I loved my look too, because there's just this grandiose quality to her. And she's not, from what I understand, not a tall woman. So period.
Love to see it.
Lill. David, how is living in lavish luxury? Yes.
She's well. Is she over here? No, she's not here. She's doing her own thing. That's my cat.
Fair.
For anybody who didn't watch.
Check out the cast assessment if you would like a clarification.
Ding. Right. Ding.
Ding.
You're welcome.
But for the Lill and Lily of it all, because Lill is living in a life of luxury. And David was like, living in a life of luxury. Yes.
My cat's Lily. Yep.
I can't wait to see her Instagram. I think she's going to be fun.
Before you show anything, I will say she was the queen in the Meet the Queens that I was like, I'm getting first out energy. My words have been eaten so hard.
Oh, you changed
her Instagram was my favorite to go through.
Oh my. Oh my. I had a feeling about her. I did. I really thought she was I mean
her sister is Banksy, and her non-binary drag parental figure is Cheddar Gorgeous, who you aren't fully familiar with, Lana, but I kind of want to introduce you to Cheddar because I think you will fall in love with Cheddar.
And don't forget from Dragula season 5.
Oh, Anaphylactic, yes.
Anaphylactic.
In the family.
I saw a cute picture of all 4 of them together from like years ago before any of them were on
And now
TV.
They've all been on TV.
They've all been on TV. That's so great.
And I do love that Cheddar, Banksy, and Lill are like back to back seasons. Well, Cheddar, Banksy, Anna, and Lill are all back to back seasons. I do love that. So
love that for them.
Yes. But let's talk about look number 1.
Okay. Well, okay.
Look number 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. And look number 3. I mean, look at the material.
Yeah.
I knew it. It was, I don't know what it was about her cast assessment and her promo for me, but I was like, something about this one. I don't know if she's gonna be here for a long time, but she is gonna be a good time for as long as she's there. But man, maybe a long time and a good time. I don't know. Gotta discuss.
Yeah. So she was by far the queen I spent the most time debating. So what I do when I'm going through the Instagrams, I usually will like start scrolling down, and then I'll like, if I see a photo that like appeals to me, I'll right click on it and open it in a new tab.
Yep.
And I kept doing that, and then I'm like, I have like 15 tabs open now for her. I can't keep doing this. It's so extensive. Like it goes back years and years, and there's so many different, like I don't think this even comes close to representing the quality that's on her Instagram. So you'll definitely have to go check it out like as soon as we're done. But I'm glad that we got like campy looks. We got face looks because she does a lot of like really cool things with makeup. And we got a nice actual outfit as well too. because it just shows the range that she has. Like, she's so like it's open to one that I had in consideration here. Like, look at this.
Wow.
It's like crazy things like that. I'm just so excited for her now, and I really hope she can. I hope she can make it to the finale because she's easily going to be one of my favorite look queens this season. And if we lose her before the finale, that means we're going to be robbed. Well, I guess if we lose her before the semifinals, we're going to be robbed of seeing at least one of her looks, and I want to see them all. I'm selfish. I want to see every single look she's brought with her.
Yeah, this was one of the Instagrams I definitely spent a lot of time on just because there is so much quality. Like, and that's just what it is. Like, she is one of the most polished queens on this cast. She has one of the most unique perspectives, and I'm really excited to see how she's tackled Drag Race. It's very exciting. So, Lana.
No bows.
No bows.
No
Don't
bows.
know which one is you. Okay. Hard choice, but choice that needs to be made. 3 is going to go to picture number 3. 2 is going to go to picture number 1, and 1 is going to picture number 2.
Yeah, that's the right choice.
That makeup is absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
That makeup is, and then all the jewelry and is just phenomenal. Oof.
Man,
Good
I'm so
choice, baby.
I'm so excited for you to actually like dive through her Instagram.
I am going to do that.
She has so many cool makeup looks like that. Like I was a little surprised there wasn't at least one more chosen for the makeup looks, but her actual outfits are also just quality. So super excited for her.
Man, I wish I had her on my team. Ugh, so good. But I love that picture, Logan. I was like, stop it.
Yeah,
it's so good.
Stop it. Like
I had a bunch of other choices in mind.
This was good,
and I had a makeup look as in like when I pared it down to like a top 3. I just couldn't stop looking at how good this look is, and it just like it gave me like Freddie Mercury meets Blow Up Doll in the best possible way, and I just absolutely love it.
Yeah, I feel like she lives on the same drag world as like Michael Maruli as well. Like I could see Michael doing that look. The look I pulled up on my phone, it kind of reminded me of Michael's Spice Girl look with all the like
different swatches.
Yeah. I feel like she lives on the same drag planet as well as someone like I would say Cameron Michaels. Just with like the diversity in what she's doing, it's very high concept. And I really like it. So, and speaking of liking it, another queen who I was very happy to go through her Instagram, that's Marmalade. This is my favorite trio of looks that we pulled today.
Oh my.
I'm not surprised.
No. Oh my gosh.
No, not at all. So, look number 1.
Somebody's pandering. And they should.
Look number 2.
Oh, y'all know me so well.
And look number 3.
I'm pretty sure these were all in my top 3.
I'm pretty sure they were.
Oh, I hate all of you. Oh.
And this is only some of the looks we could have picked.
Can I just show quickly her her press look from today? I saw this on my Instagram feed today, and I was like, "Where did this come from?" I'm like, "No fair. Nobody better submit any of the press looks because they were so good." But
the press day was good for these girls. Press day was very good for these girls.
Oh my god!
And do you know who made this? Oh, you're not as familiar with her, Logan. It's Joffrey from season 2 of DragRace.
Oh, I love Joffrey.
Yeah.
No, I know I am very familiar.
Yeah.
Work. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. That does not surprise me in the slightest.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
Yep. But yes, all three of these looks are so good. And even beyond these three, there's so much quality. Like, she's another strong. I think hers was my second favorite Instagram to go through. These are just all so different, but so good at the same time. Like, I mean, that first look, like it gives all of the right colors, all of the right structure, stunning makeup. Second look, I just love this, and this doesn't even show like a fraction of how long
On that dress
that
is, you
gown.
could
Yeah,
tell.
it's so perfect. The colors are perfect, and then this paper look, it's constructed. Like, how do you even make something like that? And I think the tag on that was like, sorry, I'm booked. So I'm like, okay, that's my kind of
She's
humor too.
So, like,
Clever.
her humor, her, oh God.
That's
just,
so
it's all
clever.
good.
Yeah, I love her. Love her.
Yeah, I mean, her mother and drag grandmother are two of my favorite queens internationally of all time. So I am not surprised that I'm already obsessed with Marmalade.
Can you remind us who they are?
Her drag mother is Victoria Scone,
Oh, yes.
which makes her drag grandmother Tia Coffee.
That's right.
I didn't think Tia was that old. She's not. They're all just basically the same age except for Marmalade.
Right.
No, she is. I would, to you, Lana, and to anybody watching this, go follow Marmalade. Go check out all of her looks. Like, this is, like I said, this is a smattering of the exceptional look. She is going to be the look queen of the season. I'm saying it right now. There are a couple other girls that are going to give good looks. She is the look queen of this season.
I used my tie too soon.
Well, you said it, not us.
I did.
I got her in the draft too, I think.
I don't remember. I know I don't have her, and I was mad.
I'm pretty sure I have Kyran and Marmalade.
Let's take a look, because I'm kind of curious now. I don't remember. While Lana decides, because it's taking that long for...
It's so.
It's
Yeah,
a
fuck,
tough decision.
Yeah, fuck you, David.
I'm stalling.
Also,
right
you don't have Kyran.
I don't?
No, Lana has Kyran.
now.
I thought for sure I did.
No.
Oh, I got Actavia.
Yeah, you have Actavia, Dita, and Marmalade.
Well, I still love my team.
I have Kyran and who else?
You have Kyran, Lill, and Kiki.
See, I knew it was Lily. I knew Lill was something for me. I knew it. I told y'all.
Hey, I'm still real
I'm
thrilled
lo-
with my team too, and we have yet to talk about two of them.
Okay. Oh, okay. I am stalling because
Yep.
this is so good. I can't.
You can and you will.
Oh, I don't wanna. Oh, jeez. Well, look, if I was scoring, like number wise, like they would, like all of these would be like in the 98, 99 realm, 100, like literally 98, 99, 100 if I was doing it, because these are sensational. But my third place, which is a 98, which is not really bad at all, is look number 2.
Okay.
My 99 would be look number 1, and my 100 would be look number 3. Dang it, David!
I couldn't not pick that. when
I
saw it.
wouldn't have passed that up either. That's sickening. But Brandon, ooh, that villain, like this is giving me Maleficent in the best possible, like beautiful way.
Evil queen too.
Evil queen, exactly. Very evil queen, but in that beautiful purple. I said Brandon is pandering. He knows what I like. It's just the
Oh.
composition of David's picture and that book being there, and then the pages of the
I didn't have Brandon's in my top 3 because I had this one.
And that was my second pick.
Oh, that's cute.
I should have pandered more. I should have picked purple.
That headpiece is everything. But no,
Compos-
Logan, that looked like jeans, which I was like, I love a good denim look.
Yeah.
But I know it's not denim. But that's so
The composition of this
gorgeous.
photo is why I picked it.
Oh, that's that headpiece is stupid.
Should have fucking picked
And
it.
that makeup is stupid.
Mm.
Yeah, you might have had it. You might have got Brand. You would definitely be Brandon if with that
I
one.
just went with the composition because I just really love the composition of this photo. Like,
It's
I
beautiful.
liked it a lot.
That's beautiful. This one right here.
Yeah.
Forced to be reckoned with.
I agree.
Oh.
Rileasa Slaves. Miss Riri.
Can't wait to see what this is. Are we getting a bunch of Rihannas, or are we getting some varieties? We'll see.
Well, Julie,
Let's see.
look number 1.
Rihanna.
Look number 2.
Rihanna.
And look number 3.
Rihanna.
Uh-huh.
She on brand, baby. I'll tell you that. I
actually really enjoyed going through Rileasa's Instagram. It's a lot of performance looks. It's a lot of headshots, which does not do an Instagram video good, but it was I will say, despite not having a lot of full body and full look shots, it's curated in a very good way. She has her very specific point of view, and it is very, heavily Rihanna based, but there is a lot of uniqueness in her, and there's a lot of charisma that comes through in her photos.
Yeah, I agree. She was one that I definitely like her more after looking at her Instagram. I don't think her promo look does her justice. I don't think it's proportioned well. I don't like the wig on that. But everything I saw on her Instagram was stunning. She's another one I got worried when I saw her press photo. I'm like, that's not fair. I already submitted photos. Nobody better pick that press photo.
I know, and I wanted to pick her press photo so bad.
Look at this. Oh,
I wanted to pick her press photo so bad.
Yeah.
It would have won. It would have won.
Oh,
it's
sick.
so good.
It's sick.
But I really like all 3 looks we have here. A couple of them were in consideration for me. I love that she really likes her red wigs too. Like, that's very Rihanna coded, especially like 2010 Rihanna.
Very that.
But
The S&M Rihanna.
yes, exactly. But I just think she's got a stunning body. So I'm glad we got a few like photos that show off her body. We're getting her Caribbean culture too. So I'm here for her. I think she's going to be in the finale. I really believe so.
Could you go back to the first picture?
Of course.
Okay. The second one? Okay. And the third one? Okay, I was looking for something specific. Thank you.
Of course.
Okay. Stunning body, like you said. Absolutely stunning. Stunning girl, period. Like, all of these pictures are stunning. But there is it's a clear standout for me for various reasons. And it might shock a little bit. But third place for me is look number 1. No. Third place for me is look number 3.
Okay.
Yeah. Third place for me is look number 3. Second place for me is look number 1. And first place for me is look number 2. And I will tell you why afterwards. The names pop up.
Because David picked it.
Oh, no. I did not know David picked
Hey,
it.
I appreciate the extra point.
Mhm.
I'll take
But no,
that.
Because the reason I went back to look at it is because I was looking at the face. And it was something in the eyes. In Brandon's picture, I like her face, but it looked a little dead in the face, in the eyes. To me, I like the pose, I like the composition of it, but she looked a little like dead in the face. David's picture gave me America's Next Top Model. That was very much what it was. It was very much that clear blue sky, the camera slightly at the angle, the body showing, and it just. But I do love your picture, Logan, because it just gave me like she was on a video set. Like it gave me very much Rihanna video.
That's why I picked
vixen,
it. Yep.
Like hair in the face, like
Yep.
how I like to wear my hair in the face. It was just like that whole va 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 ish. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was all in the mouth and in the eyes for me.
I think Brandon had my favorite look. I just wish I could have seen it without like the background. Like she has a few other ones with that, but it doesn't show off the whole look. Like she's got one where the wings wrapping all the way around her. And I just wanted to see the whole look without the like fake background. Like I want to see a real background, but I really like all three of these. This is one of the rare times where I went for photo composition over quality of look itself, because that look I picked just screamed out like stunning, sexy, beautiful. I didn't care if the look itself had some simplicity to it, because she looks so dang good in it.
Yeah, it was very America's Next Top Model coded for me, with the way that they angled it, and it's slightly angled, and but it was so good.
Yeah. Saki Yew.
Saki Yew. All right, Saki Yew. Okay.
Good one. So.
Hello.
It's my 10 p.m. alarm to take my medication.
Time to take your medicine.
I'm gonna do that right after I show you look number 1.
Period.
Look number 2.
Okay.
And also look number 3.
Oh, okay. All right.
Period.
Go take your medicine. David, speak.
Yeah, her Instagram was very solid for me. Like, it's a lot of like hosting type of looks, a lot of performance looks. She does not have the most extreme type of looks. There's a simplicity to it, but it works really well, and you can see that in these photos here. And they're 3 very, very different photos.
Very different.
Yeah, but I'm really liking what I'm seeing from her. I think she has an interesting perspective for sure on drag. I think she's still a big question mark for me, like how she's going to be on the show. So I'm going to be super excited, like once we at least see her entrance look, just to see like, this is me. This is me. This is what I'm presenting.
Wow.
I love that movie so much.
Me too.
Yes, but yeah, I like her. Very solid looks.
I completely agree. The looks are very, very good. The personality is there. Hey, guess what? Using my least favorite term again, she's very chameleonic. There's a lot that she can do. I think we're looking at someone that could be a big force to be reckoned with in this competition. And I'm excited about it.
Yeah. These are 3 different looks, so it's hard to just be like, oh, this is
Right.
She's a question mark. She's that question mark. I'm like, I don't know. But I'm just gonna go by feeling on this one. This one is really much just how I felt when I saw the pictures pop up. So third place is picture number 3. Second place is picture number 2. I mean picture number 1, and first place is picture number 2. Yeah.
I was gonna be so mad if you didn't give me this one. This is the one that I was like, I want this one. I want this one.
I love that one. When it popped up, I was like, oh, I like that.
The caption was literally just like 90s baby or something. And I was like, It's so good. It's so different from everything else too, and I really liked picking something different for her because there was a lot of really classy looks, and I was like, I'm gonna go with this kind of like it's a little bit more around the way. And I kind of like it for that. So
Mhm.
Love a girl from around the way, honey.
Yeah.
I knew that one was yours too because you lingered on it when you went.
I don't specifically do that, you dumb.
I think subconsciously you might have.
It
this
literally
time.
doesn't matter. You've already won.
No, I mean I'm just giving you a hard time, but it did clue me off. Like, oh, plus it's Logan coded already.
It is.
So.
It really is, honestly.
I would have picked that one too because that would have
Mhm.
just screamed
Go.
me. I like that. She just looks like chameleonic in a way.
Mhm.
She looks like she could be any ethnicity in this picture. Like
Uh-huh.
she could be 2 or 3 different ethnicities in
Yeah.
one
Probably
picture.
not white.
No, clearly not white, but she could be Asian. She
No.
could be
No white.
mixed with black. She could be mixed with a lot of different cultures mixed in. Like
Yep.
but I love this. I thought this was so fun and just bright and pretty.
Yep. I picked mine because it was the most draggy of her
Yes.
looks.
Fair.
It's very
But-
dramatic. I give it that.
Yeah. And last up, Zahirah.
Zahirah.
Girl.
Girl, the way you said it. Zahirah.
Zahirah.
Okay.
And this look out for this
Uh-oh.
baby.
Okay.
Look out for this baby. Look number 1.
Mhm.
Uh-huh.
Look number 2.
Uh-huh.
And look number 3.
Uh-huh.
And I counted 4 seconds for each photo. So each photo was on screen for the same amount of time.
Could have went 5 or
David.
6 seconds because baby,
No.
I'm floored.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Her Instagram is interesting because a lot of what I had to say about Kiki kind of applies to her. Like a lot of it is pretty girl, like
Yes.
really cute girl. Like I would think you were fully woman, but I like that she also has a smattering of good draggy looks,
Mhm.
and I think we got a good reflection here.
Mhm.
Yeah, and a couple of these were definitely ones that I was considering here. Actually, all 3 of them I did consider. There was one I ruled out for a very specific reason. I'll tell you later. But overall, I think she has a pretty quality package. She's another one that I kind of see her in the finale. I see it happening. She's another one that also had really good press look. So please go look that up if you haven't seen it. But I'm here for her. I think she's going to be such a fun addition to this show.
I'm so happy I drafted this baby.
I'm mad you did.
My team, Voix, Saki Yew, and Zahirah, period.
Mhm.
I think I'm so happy with my team. Could not be happier with my team. I love that there was a lot of pretty girl, and I love a pretty girl. When pretty girl's pretty girl, pretty girl's pretty girl.
Mhm.
But there's so much good drag on here too that I'm so excited about. There's a lot of high concept, and I wasn't necessarily expecting that from her, but I'm really happy to see it. So I'm happy with it. I'm excited.
This is good. This is good. I really like all of these pictures. I'm debating between 2 right now. Third place is picture number 2. Pretty. She looked like Cinderella running from the ball right now in that picture. Second place. You know what? I haven't done this whole time. And I'm just going to be very typical of me right now. This is typical Lana. You just know what you know, when you know what I know. Second place is look number 3. First place is look number 1. You just know what you know. When I'm typical, and I like what I like, and a purple look is what I like. And baby, that is so pretty. Logan's mad. I know you picked that pink one. I know you
I'm
did.
so pissed.
I'm pissed too. We can both be pissed together.
You have no right, reason, or
Oh, I do have a reason.
and no. You don't have any reason to be upset right now.
I do, because it's not about points. It's about the fact that it's so AI generated. Like, sure, the garment itself, but the headpiece and those wings are not there.
Yeah.
I know, but it's so pretty. But it's so pretty. Oh, it's so pretty. If you go do an AI, make it pretty. It's so
guess
pretty.
so.
But I do love that that pink look down at the bottom.
It's really cool. It's really cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
It's the coolest.
I really like it.
It's like hanging, like little things hanging. Those aren't horns, like they look like they're horns, but that's actually movement.
The
like
hair flipping up. Yeah, you can tell horns and flip because the blurriness of the picture is like, oh, that's moving.
Yeah,
I love that.
No, I love the rose petals on the big rose petals on the side of mine. I thought that was so
yours is gorgeous.
I thought for sure I was going to win that one. Honestly,
she looked like Cinderella. She looked like Cinderella running from the ball.
Cinderella wishes.
Right, right.
So pretty.
Well, we do have some results, and it was a very, very close video. But in third place with 22 points is Brandon. In second place, again, with 24 points is me. And the winner with 28 points, once again, David Healy.
It pays to pick first, I guess.
You didn't.
Oh, I didn't?
No.
I still got all of my top picks, even though Brandon picked first?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Wow. Yep. I like what I like. And I love not having to pick pictures this time. So I enjoyed this very much.
You'll be back up for Thailand.
I know. I'm back again.
Hey, at least you don't have to do 2 more like I do.
Oh, before you don't? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got Dragula.
Because you're not doing Dragula,
no,
and David is judging Thailand. So,
David, are you doing Dragula, though?
Yes.
Yes.
But he's judging Thailand.
Right, judging Thailand now.
Yeah, I have to pick for both. I don't want
But that's okay, because you're going to get your next judging thing very soon.
It's not technically my turn in the rotation, but I don't even know what the rotation is.
We don't even know what the rotation is anymore. Look, so many people are joining in. We don't know what the rotation is.
We're gonna have to go in. Like, we'll just end the rotation with Brandon
start
and
over.
David, and then just re-randomize and just see.
Right, we'll be like, okay, whatever happens. If David might have to do
pretty much,
you might have to do Thailand, and then you might be first in the next randomize.
Right.
I'm okay. I'll take a break from picking photos.
I would really like a break. That would be really nice.
That would be great.
I would appreciate a break. But anyway,
we will do that. We will put all the people who want to be judges, and we will re-randomize the list again.
Yep.
But
the problem is some people aren't watching certain things, so we're gonna have to skip people for certain.
Well, if you get skipped, and we will come back to you on the next rotation. If you don't want to watch that episode, if you don't watch that season, then you just skip your chance. I'm sorry. I think how we should do that, because
I'm cool.
Changing up the rotation, it just distracts and messes up everything. So if you don't watch the season that your turn comes up in the rotation,
maybe you should.
Or we will skip you. Period.
And with that being said, we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you so much for joining us for this Instagram review. Let us know all your thoughts down in the comments below. I don't know what our running total count is, but I know David has won the most.
Probably.
No, I can tell you without a shadow of a doubt. David has won.
Of course he did. Absolutely.
I think he's up to 7.
Ooh,
might be.
I think the next closest is like 3.
Ooh. Yeah, it's not me because I only have 2, I think.
I have 2.
We have 2. We're 2 together.
I lost track a long time ago.
We know, David.
Anyway, thank you for joining for this 2-person podcast that we did here today. I'm the winner. I win. I am a winner. Thank you. I'm a winner. I'm a winner, babe. Check the description. Do all the fucking things. Cup mug. Cheers.
Cheers, y'all.
Cheers. Remember to live in lavish luxury. Yeah.
Yes. We're crazy.
lost count a while ago.